the Beverly Hillbillies.
We're flying over a right pretty town.
That there's Washington, D.C.
Anybody see the White House?
Appears to be lots of White Houses down there.
Would you fasten your seatbelts, please?
Yes, ma'am.
We'll be landing in a few minutes.
You gonna feed us again before we land?
I'm afraid there isn't time.
You done had 4 meals and 3 snacks.
Flying makes me hungry.
But we've landed now.
Landing makes me hungry, too.
Will we go straight to the White House, Paul?
I think so, Ellie. Quicker we give our money to the president, the quicker he can commence fighting smog.
Sure hope we isn't down for supper. I'm starving.
Jed, if that boy takes his meals at the White House, the president's wife will never get out of the kitchen.
I can help with the cooking.
No, Ellie, I'll do that. You make the beds and do the dusting. And Jethro, you can mow the White House lawn and rake the leaves.
Let Ellie do that. President needs me for my brain.
Oh, pooh.
I'll likely be in the East Room or someplace sitting on his cabinet.
You keep your feet off the president's furniture.
Looks like we made it. The Clampetts aren't here yet. See you at the hotel.
Shifty, what if they don't show up?
They'll be here any minute. I checked their flight.
How are you going to get past the guard?
I'll handle it. It's important for the Clampetts to see me coming out of the White House.
Okay, good luck, honey.
Yeah. Schaefer, FBI.
Hold it.
What is it? What? The president is waiting. What is it?
I need to see your identification.
You don't recognize me?
Nope.
Good. I told J. Edgar this was a perfect disguise. See you later.
Hold it.
Look, you're delaying high-level meetings. Now, what do you want?
I want to see your pass.
My pass? Of course. My pass. But how do you know? I must have left it on the president's desk. I'll go get it.
Hold it.
Now, what is it?
I can't let you in without a pass.
Is that your final word?
It is.
Excellent. You have passed the test with flying colors. Congratulations. Now, let me see. Now, you are guard number 16, Eastgate. Gets A1 rating. The president will be pleased. Now, don't be surprised if there's a little something extra in your stocking at Christmas.
Hold it!
Now, look, you have proven your efficiency, my good man. Don't press your luck. I may drop you to a B+. Just candy canes and bubble gum in your stocking. Beat it. Beat it? Careful. One word from me, and you'll be guarding a government igloo in Iceland.
I am going to count to 3 if you are not gone.
Never mind. I think my pigeons have just flown in from the West Coast.
Dandy big house the president's got.
Nice big yard, too.
Lots of room for critters.
Reckon he's got a garden and chickens?
Likely out back.
Well, here's all our stuff.
Here you are, Mr. Taxi Driver.
Thank you. Tell me, what time is the next public tour of the White House?
3 o'clock.
Yes, remember that. I'm going to ask questions later. Tell the president I'll be there.
Mr. Schaefer!
Honest John!
Well, bless my soul, if it isn't the Clampetts. What brings you to Washington, of all places?
We's here to see the president.
We want to talk to him about the smog problem.
We's gonna help him get rid of the stuff.
What a coincidence. You just appointed me chairman of a very special committee for that purpose.
I'm ready to give him my money if I just knew how.
Another coincidence. Just happens to be the function of my committee.
Hey,
Dog! I try to do my humble bit.
Shall I make out the check to the president?
As a matter of fact, the check should be made payable to my committee.
What's that?
Citizens Against Smog Horror.
That's quite a lot to write.
Just use the initials.
Fine.
Citizens Against Smog Horror.
Now, shall I make it for the whole 95 million?
No. That might be a bit hard to handle.
What do you mean?
Well, you see, other public-spirited citizens not as wealthy as you might be embarrassed and not contribute at all.
Oh, well, we don't want that to happen.
I'm glad you understand.
Give him $5, Jed. Lots of folks got that much.
On the other hand, let's not go too far the other way. A little friendly embarrassment never hurt anybody.
How about starting with $1 million?
Excellent. Just the right amount to get the ball rolling.
That's 1, comma, not, comma, not, dot.
Boy, he's got a great head for ciphers, ain't he?
He's a real naught head.
Well, there you are, Mr. Honest John. I hope that primes the pump.
Beautiful. The president will be delighted.
Are you going to show it to him?
At our afternoon meeting. What time is that again, my good man?
3 o'clock.
Tell him to be on time. I'm a busy man.
You must know the president pretty good.
Pals, buddies.
Well, why don't you take us to the meeting with you? We'd like to say howdy to him.
And he'd like to say hi-dee to you.
Oh, golly.
However, the Secret Service requires security clearance.
Will that take long?
Do you happen to have birth certificates, color photographs, passports, and a complete set of fingerprints with you?
Why, no, we ain't.
Well, I'm afraid it'll take a while. Meantime, I'll put you up at a nice, comfortable hotel. Here! Taxi!
These are daily flight accommodations, Mr. Honest John.
Well, thank you, Mr. Clampett. Here, let me show you something. Here you have a magnificent view of the entire city of Washington.
Well, ain't that pretty? Granny, Billy Mae. Mr. Honest John has fixed us up real nice here, ain't he?
Well, it's all right, but it ain't like staying at the White House.
Sure ain't. They got a kitchen over there where a fella can get a snack when he's hungry.
Ain't we gonna get to stay at the White House at all?
Billy Mae, don't pay no attention to him, Mr. Honest John. He is acting awful pushy.
Not at all. As soon as I have straightened out the matter of security clearance, I'm sure the president and his wife will issue you a formal invitation.
Hot dog.
Well, you tell them that they ain't taking in a family of freeloaders. We'll pitch in and help with the housework and the chores.
I'll make that matter crystal clear to him.
We're right obliged to you.
Glad to do it. See you later, friend.
Shifty, baby, how'd it go?
Like $1 million. And here it is.
$1 million. Beautiful. I can have us packed in 5 minutes.
Wait a minute. Where are we going?
Mexico, Venezuela, you name it.
Flo, there are 94 more where this came from.
Now, don't get greedy. Let's take our $1 million and play it safe.
Baby, this is a chance of a lifetime. Think big.
I'm thinking big. We could get 20 years apiece.
Relax. I got those hillbillies in the palm of my hand. They're grapes waiting to be picked.
How?
Well, I got $1 million for smog. I'll get $1 million for something else.
How?
I'll think of something. I'll sell them the White House.
How?
How? You sound like an Indian. That's it. You're going to be an Indian.
What?
It's beautiful. They'll love it. You are the last of the Columbia Indian. And that, dear friends, is why the president is embarrassed to invite you to the White House.
You mean he don't even own the house he lives in?
Not so much as a stick of furniture belongs to him.
That's terrible. No wonder he can't ask us to stay. I'd feel the same way in somebody else's house.
Mm-hmm.
Who owns it?
The White House stands on Indian ground.
No.
Yes, this entire area was once occupied by the Columbia Indians. That is why, to this day, it is called the District of Columbia.
Well, can't the government buy it from the Indians?
There's only one surviving member of the Columbia tribe, and she refuses to sell.
She?
Yes, the ancient and noble Princess Sitting Hawk.
Right noble name.
A proud and defiant woman. Not all the pale-faced pony soldiers can drive her from the land she feels is rightfully hers.
Why won't she sell?
Sitting Hawk does not trust politicians. She says they speak with forked tongue.
Well, can't the president get her to sell the White House to him?
Every chief executive since Lincoln has tried.
Lincoln? How old is she?
Well, no one knows for sure, but at least 150.
Indians does live a long time.
She wouldn't even sell to Lincoln?
Well, she liked certain things about him. The fact that he was tall, a simple man, humble, honest. I would say that Lincoln and Teddy Roosevelt have come closest to impressing Princess Sitting Hawk.
She favored Teddy, did she?
Well, he was a rugged outdoor man. She admired that. She liked his mustache. She called him Chief, hair on the lip.
Them two was the only ones that come close, huh?
Yes, if there only existed a man who combined the qualities of both. Tall, simple, humble, honest, a rugged outdoor man with a mustache.
You're describing Jed?
One who had never been involved in politics.
That's Jed.
Who?
Jed Clampett. He's sitting right here.
Now, Granny.
By Judge, I think she's got it.
Shucks, no.
Did you hear that? Shucks. No. It says everything. He's simple, he's humble, he's honest.
He's tall, and he's got hair on the lip.
He's our man.
Forget it. I can't handle nothing as important as this.
Mr. Clampett, when Andrew Jackson, Old Hickory, was asked to fight the Battle of New Orleans, do you know what he said? Forget it. I can't handle nothing as important as this.
Is that a fact?
But he won, and you will win. History has chosen you, and you cannot refuse.
Do it, Jed. Then we are sure to get an invite to the White House.
Well, I ain't gonna do it just for that.
Then you will do it?
Well, if it leaves the president's mind, least I can do is try.
Spoken like a true patriot. I will take you to Princess Sitting Hawk and act as your interpreter.
You talk Indian?
I learned as a child. The tongue of the Columbia Indians was the second language in our home.
How come?
Well, many moons ago, my family befriended the tribe. When all other pale faces were against them, the Indians knew they could always find refuge in the home of a Schaefer.
It was nice of your folks to take 'em in.
Our name has become part of the Indian language, synonymous with hospitality. To this very day, to be taken in is to be Schaefered.
Look, Jed, I think I see her.
Is that her, honest, John?
Yep, there she sits in front of her lonely teepee. The last of the noble Columbia Indians, the ancient and venerable Princess Sitting Hawk.
Does she sit there all the time?
Day and night, winter and summer, rain or shine, she keeps silent vigil over her property.
You think they'd let her stay in the White House? It's on her land.
On the contrary, why, they have cannons to keep her out.
Well, if that don't beat all.
Cannons to keep out a poor old 150-year-old Indian woman.
You can't hardly blame her for feeling spiteful.
Is that why she wears all that war paint?
Wouldn't you if somebody pointed cannons at you?
Now, you have sympathy and understanding for her cause. She's going to like you. I feel it.
Can we go talk to her now?
I will ask her. Monongahela, Hiawatha, Nantucket, Powwow.
Monongahela, Nicomas, Powwow.
She has agreed to a powwow. Chattanooga.
Choo-choo.
Paleface, Cayuga.
What'd you say?
I told her you were very friendly.
Good.
Pale face. Sequoia.
She says you're tall. She likes that.
Pale face. Ponderosa.
She likes your mustache.
Pale face. Tippecanoe. Shoshone too.
She says you're a combination of Lincoln and Roosevelt.
That's right, Cayuga of her.
Pale face.
Potawatomi?
No, Potawatomi.
What was that?
She wanted to know if you're a politician.
Tell her I'm a farmer.
Paleface, Manitoba.
Ah. Tallahassee.
She's very pleased.
Tell her I'm a doctor.
Pale-faced squaw, Zuni.
Zuni.
She's very impressed.
I didn't get no Tallahassee out of her.
Tallahassee.
Tallahassee.
That's better.
Sass. Catchawan.
She's invited us to sit down.
Well, maybe we better get down to business. Ask her if she'll sell me the White House property.
I'll do that.
Yeah, tell her if she does, I'll do my best to chafer her.
What?
Take her into the White House.
Oh, yes.
But, Jed, we ain't been took in ourselves yet.
Don't worry, dear friends. Before this day is over, I promise you will be thoroughly shapen.
What's Sutton Hawk doing in there?
She's getting help from the spirits.
Well, she ought to lay off. Sounds like she's had enough.
Oh, no. She's contacting the spirits of her ancestors who have gone to the happy hunting grounds, asking their advice.
I hope they advise her to sell me the White House. First thing I'm going to do is take them cannons away.
Yeah, looking down the mouth of a cannon every day must be awful scary.
Not the Sitting Hawk. She is fearless. Even General Custer couldn't drive her from this spot.
He tried, did he?
Rode in here with his cavalry, yelling, shooting, waving their sabers. But she never budged.
Spunky little woman.
Her bravery so impressed General Custer that he called her Courageous Adversary, a name which has stuck to this day.
I'd have called him a few names.
Sitting Hawk got her revenge. She told her cousin, Sitting Bull. You know what happened to Custer?
Waukegan.
What's that?
It's the deed to the White House.
Oh, good.
Sitting Hawk. Poughkeepsie. Paleface Wigwam. Sequoia. Manitoba.
She has decided to sell the White House to the tall farmer.
Oh, I'm right Tallahassee. Ask her how much she wants for it.
Yucca-lumpum?
Uno alligator.
See, and the spirits have arrived at the price of $1 million.
Tell her it's a deal.
Caracas.
Venezuela.
Write the check.
Oh, shall I make it out to Sitting Hawk?
Yes, but include the name bestowed on her by General Custer. That's Courageous Adversary Sitting Hawk.
Well, I don't hardly have room for that.
Just use the initials. That's the custom here in Washington.
Courageous, adversary, Sitting Hawk.
Well, what do you know? Comes out just like the other check. C-A-S-H.
What a coincidence.
Ain't Sutton Hawk gonna get the money?
Of course, but first I have to change it into beads for her. Here's your Waukegan.
Howdy.
Howdy.
We's the Clampetts. This here is Granny, Ellie Mae, Jethro, and I'm Jed.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Can I help you folks?
Oh, no, thanks. We's all able-bodied.
The president is gonna chafer us.
I beg your pardon. Can you keep a secret?
Yeah, I think so.
I Poughkeepsied the White House from Sutton Hawk.
No fooling.
How's gonna give the president his Waukegan?
And he'll be right Tallahassee to get it.
Well, we best Saskatchewan for the supper table. Hey, can we see the president now?
Just a second. I'll see if he's busy. Captain, Frank at the East Gate. I got 4 ding-a-lings here. Okay, but hurry.
What'd he say?
He's sending a car for you.
Oh, shucks, we'll walk. It ain't but a couple of 100 feet.
No, 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 no. You just stay right here. The president wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, that's real Cayuga.
Oh, he's very Cayuga.
Do you notice anything familiar looking about Jed?
Should I?
He's Tippecanoe and Shoshone, too.
Now that you mention it, he certainly is.
It's being Sequoia and having a Ponderosa that does it.
But he ain't no pot to what to me.
Car's here.
Look at that big fancy limousine.
Yeah, we wasn't aiming to put on airs, but looks like the president won't have it any other way.
He's gonna get shapered in style.
Yeah, Chattanooga.
Choo-choo.
He talks it real good, don't he? Well, come on, everybody.
Black hat, black boots, black belt. Bad news for the bad guys. Walker, Texas Ranger. Weeknights at 6 on the Hallmark Channel. Let there be light! Their ancient struggles.
We must have our strength. I could destroy you with a word.
Became eternal stories.
What could a man know of a god so mighty as to make all this?
Egypt will starve.
In the Beginning premieres tonight at 7 on the Hallmark Channel.
Back now. Here.
This has been a film